Hello guys, in this video we're going to know about the gate transmission. Like what is the importance of gate transmission? Like even you see every vehicle there is a gate transmission. Like what is the use of it? What is the advantage of it? So let's see. IC engines or cars like IC engine are very popular. Like what happens in the like you maybe knowing that as we discussed in earlier videos. Like IC engine, what happens? There will be piston moves up and down. It is connected to the some crankshaft. So by up and down of this motion, rotate this shaft. But the thing is that it moves with the constant. What do you say? But when you are driving the car, you need different torques, different speeds. As you are going on highway, you need more speed and less torque required. But when there is a load, more torque required and less speed required. So how do you adjust this? From an engine, you are getting only some constant torque or constant speed, but at last at output of the wheel on the wheels, it is like some variable torque and variable velocity. So you see here we are achieving torque like this in IC engines. Like how do you do that? Let's see. Yeah, here comes the gear transmission. You see, you might be knowing this gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, gear 5. Like you see in gear 1 there will be a less more torque and less speed. Vehicle goes with less speed but it can bear more load. And is to some more torque, less torque, but with some speed increases. So with speed increases, the when you increase the gear, the speed is increases. So see, as you know, doesn't mean like when a gear is increase, speed increase. Like you can if you gear 2, you can go more speed when compared to 1. If you go more speed, it will give you some sound unbearable, loud sound. So and fifth gear you can go to the maximum speed. Reverse gear is going back. You see what happens here. You see the engine shaft. This is the engine shaft which is rotated by the crank. Which is rotated by the piston up and down motion creates a rotatory motion. This one and that, but it will be a constant. It will rotates with constant speed or constant torque. But we need output with variable torque and variable speed. How do you do that? You see, in first gear, this is the pink color on yoke. Yoke in first gear, it is engaged with this. It is engaged with this. So what happens? First gear transmits power to this, and along this to this. This shaft is connected to the differential and then to the wheels. Okay, like this the gate transmission happens. Like whatever the power is transmitting, it transfers to this gear system. You see here, it is rotating. It is having some torque. While if you see here, the teeth will be in this also teeth will be. So whatever the force here, by using its diameter on a power, we can calculate the torque on it. Torque, we know that rad R into F. So based on that, we can calculate F. So F. So here F is transferring to it. Like how do you say? If F is acting on it, so same F is applying on this gear. So same way like that, it is transmitted on this, and then here here it should be same torque because it attached to the same shaft. Like this, like that it is transferring the power and the power. Okay, let's see how the gear ratio works. Here in first gear, see I is the gear ratio, like gear transmission ratio. How it calculates? First, see, is a engine shaft. It is having 24 teeth. It is connected to the another gear with 36 teeth, and the 16 teeth connected to the 44 teeth. Okay, in this way, like see, first it is called a compound gear system. It's not a simple like one, two, two to one is pinion, one is gear. It's like a compound gear. See, first it is the input and it is given to this. So first 36 divided by 24 into, okay, now it will be the input, it is given to this, so 44 by 16. See, you can see like same way like this also. For the second gear, the yoke, I mean, you are when you push this rod to this lever to this side, so this yoke will be engaged with this. So then gear transmission happen like this. Okay, like this the gear transmission is happening. Same way you see here for gear 3 also. Gear 3 is like, if you gear 3, it is okay, it is engaged with the, like this, it is engaged with this one. So transmission is like the, 1 minute, yeah, transmission is like this. Okay, and fourth gear is when its yoke is directly touched to this. Okay, and fifth gear is when it's touched to this. Like this the gear is happening. So the gear, you say fourth gear, fifth gear, like that. For fourth gear, fifth gear, reverse gear, like that. This is the gear system. Let's see, you might be having doubt that, so nowadays EVs are evolving, but how do you account that? Sorry, is it gear system is like is important for the EVs? Yeah, I guess even for EVs also we need gear system, because like motor, you can see here motor characteristics. See, it produces constant torque initially and then the variable torque. But the thing is that even in initially also we need some variable torque. Uh, so it's fine. Like if it has a there will be a ratio that is like maximum speed to base speed. If you use the permanent magnet motors, it is having this ratio is 2, less than 2. So for this you cannot achieve more torque. It will be like this. So to increase the torque, you need gear system, and also the to vary this you need gear system. So gear system plays a important role even in a EV also. And also the people are like they're habituated to, many people are habituated to the gear system, and like they will there is a complete EV, they may feel that they may miss the feel of a vehicle. So so that so if it is a there is a gearbox, uh, the uh, the user or the customer feels the driving. That's why you see in makers EV vehicles also they're including this gearbox. See, and here is the engine. Let's take it as a IC engine, only IC engine. It is giving the input, but when you input matlab, input means like here like from the piston moment you are getting, as I said before, like this it is coming. See, either the torque on the velocity is not only modifying due to the gears, and there is a differential, like differential, no, differential, it is like converted between the these two, suppose it is a limited by a rear wheel drive, like where the power is giving to the rear wheels only. So it differential allows you to, when the vehicle is turning, so vehicle is turning like this, if you assume like this, so this the radius of this, I mean the turning of this wheel is less when compared to this, as it as its radius, if it is a take as a curve, its radius is more. When you are turning, it need more rotation when compared to this. So to account that, differential will help us to do that. Okay, here also there is a, it's like a another gear So here also there will be some reduction or maybe increasing the, okay, increasing the velocity or torque. Okay. Mm. See here we see it's a uh, engine torque. It's a constant. By wearing this is the wheel. It's not like a number of wheel drive. If it is yield, torque is like torque is divided by total torque divided by 2, because it is dividing into 2 for this and for this. If it is four wheel drive, it is divided by 4, and based upon this gear ratio, see id into ig. Here we are multiplying for the torque. Torque is increases with torque can be increased with gear transmission ratio, but the velocity, nothing but omega are called angular velocity, or also we can calculate as the velocity when you multiply with r. Okay, that's not an issue. So the velocity, if the gear, with increase in the gear ratio, gear transmission ratio, the velocity decreases. So you see here, first from first gear to fifth gear, the gear ratio decreases, gear transmission ratio decreases. So the torque decreases, so speed increases. That's why we are getting the more velocity, I mean more speed in the fifth gear. Okay guys, thank you, have a nice day.